All right, guys, we're gonna get started about 5 minutes here. Markets sideways are going up, so we're not playing rain right now. Let's see, what do we want to play? Probably some 528. Copyright free. Let's post on Twitter that we're going to be going live here. Minutes. Post on Twitter. And let's turn this up a little bit. What's up, Ahmad? Okay, it's all good. And getting some nice bullish divs printing on some middle time frames, 6 hour, 8 hours. So I have a feeling we're going to be doing really well. Doing really well with the trades coming up. It's been tough in the market, but I think we're going to do very, very well. I have a feeling the month of July is going to be a great month for trading. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the future here. These are cheap prices for Bitcoin. These are cheap prices for Ethereum. These are, I'd say these are very good prices, not amazing prices. I'm gonna map it out. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna think is gonna happen here. What's up, Audi Trades? Doing well, doing amazing. Just drank some coffee with honey, MCT oil, butter, and raw milk. So yeah. Great combination there, and I'm feeling amazing from that. That is like jet fuel. That'll really get you awake, and you don't crash. You don't crash right away from that. That is just a good, healthy concoction. So yeah. What's up, Jose? 20 viewers, 4 likes. Guys, smash the like button. So if we get a few more, I'm sure a lot of you are enjoying the holiday weekend. I had a red-eye flight back on Thursday night, so yesterday was a lot of sleeping and catching up on things. But now I have some energy finally. So when does the 5-day confirms in about 2 days? So that's good too. 6-day was intermittent with the green dot. Is it printing? It may be printing pretty soon. If we do come up a bit here, 6 days is going to be good. So. We are seeing some sell exhaustion. Geez, everybody's going down. There's conspiracies. There's different, different. I've been also messing around with BITGET now. It's a newer exchange. It seems pretty good. The interface is definitely good, and you could it may be easier to use in terms of setting partial stop losses. So I've been messing around a lot with that. It's also good to move things around, especially with all these exchanges going down. Don't keep all of your trading money just on one. But yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, link in the description below. Yeah, cool. I am done. I'm done with my vacation. I'm back in Florida for the time being. Gonna just chill here for some time, get some sun rays, enjoy Florida. It was a great vacation, really fun time exploring basically the parts of California I've never been to. Mammoth Lakes was incredible. Lake Tahoe was really nice. Las Vegas for the first time. I was there for the first time post-pandemic, which is which was really a lot of fun because during the pandemic it was just all pretty much gambling with masks on, but you could enjoy the other things. Vegas is a really fun place. I don't think I'd mind living there actually. And housing prices are going down, so there are some good deals in the market. But yeah. All right, let's get started here, guys. We've got 28 people, 7 likes, moving up in the world. All right, guys, what is up? Evan Aldo here. So let's get right into the analysis here. Let's start this out. And let's take a look at this. Let me turn the music down just a little bit here. So, let's start with the 5-day here. Or actually, let's start with the weekly. Well, let's start with, let me just show you, let's start with the 10-day actually, because I want to show you kind of what I'm looking for in terms of a bottom. So what I think is going to happen right now, we have, if you guys are not familiar, we've had 4 red months, June being a complete catastrophe, almost 40% down, I believe. And the most red months we've ever had was 5 red months. It happened in 2018, and the 5th red month marked the bottom. And it also happened in 2011, but who cares? That was, most of us weren't even alive back then. I'm just kidding, but I was, oh man, how old was I in 2011? 13, 14, yeah. So, Anthony, that was when we were freshmen in high school, if you're still on the stream. We didn't even probably know what Bitcoin was until probably 2013 when most people found out about it. But anyway, in terms of what we're looking for here, we're looking for a money flow crossover into the red. Let's draw a vertical line there. And this is symbolic of a bottom within about a month here. And the same deal here. This marked the bottom. So it's an approximate buy signal right there. And if we get that, when could this happen? Towards the end of July. And so I think we could have it happen towards the end of July. Maybe we come up bullish, come up to 24, 25K. And then you get a green dot. But this green dot won't mark the bottom for the first time. It'll be more like this green dot here in November 2014. So you get that. But that's not the one we need. And then you come down more into the red in August, September. So the way it happened in 2014 is you had 4 red months. Then you had a green month. I believe October was green. Let's see here. Here November was green. Yeah, November was green, and then December and January were red. So we could have it happen like that, where August, September are red, July is green, where we come up to maybe in the next couple weeks 24, 25K. I think it's pretty inevitable you do come up a bit and get some green candles. We'll talk about a little bit more as we go down the time frames why that could happen. And yeah, so you get red here, and then not this green dot, but the next green dot, probably in October, will symbolize the major buying opportunity after we hit a bottom around. It could be low, guys. It could be between 10 to 12K. So let's look at the weekly too. What I want to show you on the weekly is what I'm looking for here. Now, this would be indicative of to a bottom where the money flow is. However, I think it's going to be more like 2014, where you got to wait just a couple more months, and then you get to the bottom when money flow is deeper. You got 1 to 2 more months here. We're in towards the end of December, so at least another month, I would say. I think it's going to be could be quicker. Who knows if we really, the other case too, and there's always another case. The bearish case right now is a couple more exchanges go down or whatever. Voyager went down now, which that was kind of unexpected. They kind of played it cool a little bit after Celsius went down. They were like, oh no, we're good, we're totally good. They were probably trying to convince people not to panic, put all their funds off of there. Didn't work out. It was a pretty good idea, though, but we'll see what happens with them. In terms of money flow getting very deep, signaling a bottom, it's this deep. This is what we're looking for. In terms of that, probably September, I would say, is definitely a bottom. That'd be around 10 to 12K. In terms of your psychology chart, that's where you get into the anger phase. I think the denial phase is where you pump back up here, everybody thinks it's the bottom. Then anger, depression, all that is probably not January, although it could be, but probably sooner. I would say, September, that area. So yeah. And let's talk about more why we could see a nice little, what is going on here? A nice little rally in July, a green July. So about to get a green dot there. You're about to get snake eyes on your 6th day. Now, snake eyes on the 6th day, you had these two, it's never happened before, but you had these 2 dots here. It could act kind of like this one where you come up a bit here. Also, it would probably be better to show you this on kind of the 5-day case would be better for this. Let's go to the 5-day here. So the 5-day, now we got the snake eyes. And what could that do? That could easily be something like this where you come up a bit. This November could be like your July, and you could come up, from this point here, 40, I don't know if you're going to come up 40%. That'd be really high. It would be from this wick down here, 40%. Let's say it's, you could come up, 30. I would say 30, maybe even 40, this area. So you could kind of repeat that. I don't know if you're going to get up to 26, but I think 24 is the big place I would be looking at. And that could easily happen here. Funding fees are generally going more negative now. Could be potential for kind of a short squeeze. Let's see here. Let me look at that. My BITGET is not loading. Oh wait, now it is. Negative, mildly negative, on both USDT and inverse perpetual. So that's cool. I think we could come up. I do have a long position in the exclusive Discord. Going to be completely transparent with you. Past 2 weeks haven't been that great. It's been a tough market to trade. A lot of losers. I was looking at my P&L. I'm still ahead, actually. I did lose a lot. Like, I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I did lose a lot that I made shorting it all the way down, but I'm still ahead because I just made so much shorting on the way down. But I'm confident things are going to turn around. I'm, getting better with this market. The people who signed up, I actually gave some refunds to the people who signed up really late last month, just because the calls just haven't been that great for the past few weeks. But we had an amazing track record. There are some months where it's tougher. November wasn't that great of a month for trading for me, but May was an incredible month. So that's how it is. It's all risk management. So in terms of what we're seeing right here, today, I think this is going to play out somewhere at some point here. I don't think you're going to get that green dot and continue down farther. I don't think that's going to happen. And what we're looking at here, 8 hour printing a bullish div. So this could easily bring you back up in the short term, 21, 22. I mean, money's going to come into this asset. Nothing comes down forever. And 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow X's. You could have another one bring us down more, but I think you may be okay here. Your bearish case, though, this is always, you could get a nice double bottom pattern off of that. That could happen. I think you kind of come up from here. I think you could kind of come up from here a bit. Holidays, people get bored. Sometimes they put money into these assets. 30-minute. All these money flow crossovers haven't really been working too well, but there's, you've been in the red for a while here, man. You've been in the red for a while here. Once you get this crossover, easily could bring us back up to this pocket. This is a big pocket to look at, and that's where I'm going to be kind of taking some profits on my current long positions. So kind of excited for that. I think we could have a green weekend right now. Money flow crossover about to happen on that 30-minute, 15-minute. We got that too. Could be bullish. Oh man, that is rough. That's the first time ever, cool. That's the first time ever that would happen. That's like a case for probably a 5K Bitcoin, right? 7K Bitcoin, maybe even less. Thoughts about possible daily trigger wave. I think it's bullish. That could bring us up to 24K. 200 weekly moving. Okay, so 200 weekly moving. Yeah. Let's look at where is that right now. I mean, that argument you're making it cool. Yeah. I mean, if you do get into, where is it, 22 right now? If you do get into a real recession, I guess it's possible. I just don't, things don't go straight down. I feel like you got to have a little bit of relief here. I mean, this green dot in the weekly is going to give you something. I don't think it's going to give you a market cycle bottom, but it's going to give you something, at least in my view. But we'll see. I mean, just comparing it to the last one, but wow, some of you guys, it's depressing. But yeah. People are starting, I think it's denial phase. I think the denial phase could bring you up to 23, 24K, maybe even a little bit higher. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, actually, let's look at the daily real quick. Somebody measured. No, there's no daily. You're going to get a daily bullish div, no daily trigger wave. That may be, towards in a week or so. But yeah, let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is kind of the same deal. How's that weekly? I believe we had what's going on here? What's up, jewelry appraiser? Cole. You got 68 viewers. Guys, smash the like button. Why isn't this loading? Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh man, what's going on here? Oh, I should move over my yeah, just like this. My bad. Come on. Okay. So I want to look at the weekly first on this. You're going to get that green dot relatively soon. I think you're going to get some type of bump off of this. There's 6-day green dot confirms in 3 days. I think it's going to give you something here. And I think it may be a little bit better in this. Even if it's the same as this, it's still, in the grand scheme of things, from that local bottom there to the top there, it's a 50% pump. Now that 50% could bring you up to 1,300. That could bring you up to 1,200, 1,300. Still something, still a nice swing long, kind of, at least a few days here. Also, your 5-day, confirmed snake eyes. Now, I know it didn't amount to much here, but we got to measure it out. That's that same 50% jump. It could bring us up a bit here. You get that 50% jump, you end up having a green July. You're hovering around 12, 1,300, and then you crash down to between 6 to 300 in the next couple months for a market cycle bottom. I think that's likely. Also, for a market cycle bottom, we want to look at, if you come into the same, this would be how many months? November to March. Yeah, it's a few months here. I think it could be quicker this time. I think it could be, September here. But yeah. Daily coming up there. Let's see, our 12-hour. About to get a bullish div on your 12-hour. That's a good sign here. That's a good sign. How about our 8-hour? Confirm that one. How about the 10-hour? That's probably printing okay, confirmed a green dot. Everything's looking more like XRP. It's a weird choppy market, but 5-hour bullish div. That's going to confirm in an hour. I think it will confirm. I think we'll come up a little bit here. Same deal with some of these. I've been getting robbed. It's a lot of bad luck because I had a stop loss for a swing long at like 998. Came down a little bit lower. That's a rookie mistake. Should have left a little bit more breathing room. So, even I learn from my mistakes. I've been in the game for a while, but I make mistakes. I learn from them. It's all right. With some good risk management, you're not going to blow out your entire account. But yeah. Yeah, so that's ETH. I think you could definitely pump up a bit here. I don't think you're going to go that high, but let's map out. What I want to look at is probably from here to here. We can see our 618, and okay, that's a little too high. But if you map it out from let's say here to here, that's still pretty high. I don't know if you're going up to 1,500, but I don't know. Maybe here to here would be a better. This is your golden area. These are big areas, 1,300 to 1,400. These areas you could get up to in the next few weeks. Absolutely, 100%. Hourly money flow crossover here. That is nice. That could easily bring you back up to, for a nice swing long, 1,200 or something. 5 yellow X's. Nothing goes down forever, guys. So money flow in the monthly. That's a good CRV. Okay, what's up? What's my favorite audiobook that motivated me? There's a lot. Millionaire Fastlane is really good by MJ DeMarco. The Power of Now, I listened to both of his books. Forget that guy's name. But yeah, there's a lot that are pretty good. I might make a list or something. Let's see, AVAX. So the monthly, this is interesting. This is what I want to show you guys on the monthly. This is actually really interesting. So if we compare this to kind of the dot-com bubble, and this is, why isn't my chart loading? We compare this to the NASDAQ. So I want to show you what the NASDAQ was when we bottomed out from the dot-com bubble, what the NASDAQ looked like. Well, first let's just get up our Bitcoin chart. And we still have an internet connection. I don't know why this is not. Let's try to exit out and then bring it back up. Let's see here. Okay, we're back up. And okay, it looks like everything is back here. So the monthly I want to show you, monthly is coming out. We can compare this to the NASDAQ on the monthly, back in the dot-com bubble. And where was it when we bottomed out? Right about here. So you were pretty close to, the zero line. You were about at the 9. And if we come down to the 9 here, this could take a couple months, around October, September, October. That'd be around the 8 or 9 or 10 or around there. How much lower would that bring you? It would probably be a percentage from kind of a double this or something, another 40% down, 50% down, 40, 50%. You'd be at 10K or something, 10, 12K, maybe a little bit lower, 9K maybe. That's how I would map that, and that would bring you a nice bottom there. For when we were here, this is, if you compare this to this, it was from April to October, so only a few more months. Only, a couple more months when we were at these levels here. Where were we with, let's just map it out where we are right now. We were at the 19, and the 19 would be, okay, so we were in June, and it bottomed out, yeah, kind of the same thing, that's very interesting if it does repeat that. And what was that percentage? What was that percentage from, the 19 to, money, in terms of money coming out? I don't know, something like 37%, let's say it's 7%, from where we are right now, 37%. We're at 12K. That's my prediction. I think we could bottom out around 12K. And where would that be on the weekly? So that's going to be a 400 weekly moving average, I believe. 400 weekly moving average, right? Let's bring that up, right? About 12K. And that's probably not going to move up to maybe 12, 13K in the next couple months. If it goes to 12K, I'm going to be buying very, 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 very heavily. And then anything below probably 10K, I'm going to stop buying. And not going to sell anything if we go below 10K, but I'm just going to hold for that, because that's where you kind of get into a failed asset category. Another crypto could maybe take over in market cap. Prepping some stakes. Perfect background noise here. Yep. I'm going to make a stake too. CRV we could look at. Yeah, I haven't looked at CRV in a while. I mean, you do get weird altcoin pumps. In terms of altcoins, I think, if we do have a green July, they'll probably outperform, Bitcoin for the month. But yeah, you got your weekly, you got something here. I do think, you could get a decent amount out of this. You maybe could come back up to $1 here, 20% in the month of July or something. These are volatile times. Like money flow coming up looks generally pretty good. A lot of these will look like that. Let's look at AVAX too. CRV is kind of too low of a market cap for me to really want to trade with leverage at least, but yeah. AVAX looks probably a little worse, but you did confirm the green dot. Money flow coming up. A little worse. CRV does look a little bit better, I will say. Coming into the green there, that looks pretty good for you, Alexis. I think you could get up maybe back to $20 in July, I think. I think this is going to be more of a green month. I do. And we're continuing to pump up, so my long position, it's more of a swing long position at this point. It's still in the red, but I mean, I'm confident that it can come back into the green, which is a good sign here. But yeah. Hit that, yeah, that would have been a nice. The thing here is with the short, you would have a price 6 minute or a money flow crossover back into the red here. Take your profits, so yeah. But I think we are coming into a short squeeze. How is Shiba still in top 15 market caps? Oh god. Yeah, they have those followings. I believe it's on Robinhood. That's why. And then there's Dogecoin too. I mean, in terms of like a lower, prediction for where Dogecoin, could go, because I think it could probably go. So we tested this major area, 5 cents. You probably could go to 3 cents. I would say 2 to 3 cents, another 50% down. If you do have that big capitulation in, August, September, you could probably go back down to a cent. I mean, I forget the market cap on this, but it's still pretty big, even though it's down so much. I mean, what did it go from 100 billion to probably 10 billion now? Like, it's crazy. Maybe one more yellow X here to bring us down to like 3 cents or 2 cents or 1 cent, something like that. That's what I could see, and then you come back. But this month could be definitely very green. I think you can come back up to 8 cents this month or something, maybe even more. Probably not 10 cents, but something below it. Probably everybody was saying 10 cents, but you don't quite make it there. So yeah. Oh man, 2 or 3K. Oh man. I know Robert Kiyosaki said he always has like these weird specific numbers. Like he said 1,100. Like how do you why not 1,000 even? Like what's at 1,100? 2 or 3K. Let's see what people have said 3K. I don't think that's very likely, but you know, 3K is 95% down. I know Garrett Soloway was saying it went 95% down. Amazon went 95% down in the dot-com bubble. That's one individual company. The NASDAQ did not go down that much, so we'll see. I don't think we're going under 10K. That's what I will say. I said we weren't going under 20K though, so I could be wrong, but you know, it's under 10K. No, I don't think we're going under 10K. No, we were at 7K. No, I don't think we're going under 6K. No, 3K. No, I don't think we're going under 3K. Oh no, $1,000. I don't think we're going under 1,000. Okay, $100. No, we're not going under 100. Zero. Could happen. I don't think it's very likely though. You know, I think what the charts are telling me, I think the real like capitulation will be around real when everybody gives up 10 to 12K. But I do think we could have a green month here. For people. Hey guys, let me know what you want me to look at. We could look at Cardano too. Believe. Let me look at actually on the Kraken chart here. I believe you could come back up to like 58 cents here in the next couple weeks or something. ETH could be, the thing here is I just want to, like, this could be the potential trade on this. I mean, it is risky. You're in a holiday weekend, but, you know, we like to take risks on this channel. Not a good risk-reward ratio, but you'd probably have a good probability of getting a trade like that. Something of that nature. But anyway, ADA. I think you could, you know, these hourly crossovers happening, a lot of things could bring us up quite a bit, up to, you know, probably 50 cents or something. Let's do a full analysis. 6-day. Yeah, that just confirmed a few days ago. There's an argument to be made to come up a bit here. Green dot in your 12-hour. There's an argument to be made. Could be wrong. Anything could happen, but yeah. Let's see. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's see. Let's do a poll. Will July be a green month for crypto? Dot. Yeah, let's look at dot. Green dot. Yeah, so looking kind of the same as everything else. A little weird with the high time frame, especially the 3-day with the, you know, yellow X here, but I think you could pump back up to, you know, $8 to $9 in July and then continue downward, kind of my view on it. And then your daily looks pretty good, so, or your 1 hour, excuse me. So I think you could pump up a bit here. This does look a little bit worse, especially with the, I don't know if I'd be going long on this one, especially with the yellow X's, but yeah. In terms of a market cycle bottom for this, you probably would, in theory, come back down to like $5, maybe even probably 50% down from here, maybe a little bit more. $3 to $5, $2 to $5, something like that. I would kind of guess maybe 4. We'll see with this. It'll be interesting to see what's happening here. $10-hour confirms bullish div in 40 minutes, kind of like this, you know, similar to this one. And that marked the top, and then you just crash. So that's what's going to happen. No, I'm just kidding, but could be something here. Could be something here. Mm. Yeah, maybe more sideways until July 13th. That's a while to be sideways, though, man. Yeah, we could pump until then, and then it comes out, and then it brings us down. Um, 3 black crows and a monthly regular. But relief first. Okay, makes sense. Phantom. Let's check a Matic. This was a potential trade I was talking about taking. Looks pretty good to get up to 52 cents or something. Probably not too late to get in there, but coming down to the 3-day. In the daily, I think you come back a little bit here. Yeah, like everything else, I think you could come back, you know, the 50 cents, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe these general areas the next few weeks. It's looking bright. It's looking kind of bright. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. You guys are a little bit more bearish. Okay, no, it won't be a green month. It'll all depend on inflation. Phantom. That's on Bybit. How do we look at Binance? People, you know, this had a cult following. Not a cult following, but this had a pretty big following, you know, when it was big. I'm sure there's a lot of people holding on to it that, you know, bought it up here or something at $2. That's why probably people are talking about still now 92%. You know, I think like everything else, it has potential to come up a bit in the next, you know, few weeks, next month. But how much would it? Maybe 30 cents or something, especially with these bullish divs printing. So yeah, how's our 6-day? There's going to be more blood, but I think you can have a little bit of a recovery here in the short term. Hourly crossover is pretty good here. I mean, that could easily bring it back up to like 30 cents. As a pledge against inflation, I think it may be. You know, I think the stock market may continue to go down past September, October, and Bitcoin could start to do better, kind of follow gold a little bit more. I think it will. It will become more of a hedge. I mean, it still is to a certain extent because it's just been up so much, you know, in the long term, to outperform a lot of things. But yeah. That's definitely possible. You know, if we get below those areas, yeah, 17, 16K, we could test the 300 weekly moving average. I do think the 300 weekly moving average is going to be better than the 200 weekly moving average. The 200 weekly moving average, we went through that like, what did somebody comment? I didn't look it up, but it was like Chelsea Handler on skis or something. Just, I don't know what that was. If whoever, I wonder if they're watching, whoever like was telling me about that, they like commented it twice. It was like some video of Chelsea Handler on skis, like probably falling down or something. We went through, I don't know what, something with Chelsea Handler compared to, you know, just went right through it. But yeah. We could come up a bit here. You know, you got, let's see, 1, 2, wow. Yeah, that 10-hour, that original 10-hour blood diamond right there from, when was that? When we were at 46K. Brought us down 60%. It has been rough, man. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting closer and closer to 11K, 12K. I wonder if Robert Kiyosaki meant to write 12K or 11K instead of 1100 on that Twitter post. Because that's crazy, that low. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's some Peter Schiff numbers right there. About gold. Oh yeah, we have to look at gold. Oh, what's up, Nightshade? We have to look at gold and silver. I was at the pawn shop, you know, Pawn Stars pawn shop where they film Pawn Stars. And they were telling me gold is really hot. I asked them if they had any gold. I was thinking of, you know, buying a little bit, and they said it's hot. You know, they didn't have any. Whenever they get it, it sells quick. So I think, you know, this could be the time to get into, because it's down, you know, it's down a good amount from, you know, March. We're down 13% here. This could be the time. It does perform very well in recessions. We're entering a recession. A lot of people don't want to accept it. A lot of people, they keep putting money into the S&P 500. A lot of, especially these, middle class, retail investors, they don't want to accept reality here. They don't want to accept, what's happening right before their eyes. It's kind of like you want to believe something's going to happen that's just not there. And I think that's what's happening. I think gold, these numbers, 2,500 or 3,000, are pretty inevitable in the next few years, I think. You could wait a little bit long. This would be, every time we came into 2-day into the red, you come down a little bit farther. I mean, maybe we come down to here, but I don't think it'll come that much lower. Technicals are weird on this. Yeah, I'll give you that. But look, I mean, it is very choppy gold, but it could be something like this, where you get that jump up. See how, we were here. This marked kind of your bottom, this area almost. 70, that's a lot. Yeah, gold's more volatile. Yeah, right there, 70%, 40%. I think it's a strong buy right now. Let's look at silver. Silver too, I mean, I would say most of your precious metals should be in gold. Silver is like crashing, interesting. 30, down to 19, it's cheap. It is cheap. Blood diamond there. You got blood diamonds on the monthly. But the thing on the monthly is the last time you had a blood diamond, look what happened. You rallied. So, and money flow is generally coming up here. So, I was talking to some people who know more about silver. They're very bullish, but who knows? I mean, analysts are never. I'm not a precious metal expert, but I do think I wouldn't be if I was to what I'm doing. I don't even have any silver right now, but I would be going like 80% gold, 20% silver. Probably just put it into ETFs, stuff that you could easily liquidate and convert to crypto when Bitcoin's at 10K or whatever. Cash is still trash, or if you just want to hold this for a few years until the recession's over or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some cell exhaustion. 1, 2, 3, 4, y'all. This is a good buy right now, in my opinion. I mean, how much are you down from here to 34%? Yeah, 34% down. I didn't realize how volatile this is, because you would think like. It's just silver. It's not really. Yeah. But you're at that 2016 high, and then, oof. Yeah, 2011 was your high. I think you could get back up to probably in the next few years, $50. I mean, these typically do trend up with time. Yeah. I feel like people are giving up on silver, too. So that could be a good thing. Bitcoin, just extremely boring. We didn't get into the... In the 45-minute, we got into the ooh, yeah, that's a good, especially that compared to, do we have a green dot? Ooh, and the 12-hour, that's looking juicy. That's looking pretty good there. So I do think, right now, let's see, long position, I'd probably give it a shot, something like, well, let's see, let's do a little fib level from our bottom to our top here. Maybe you might be right under 20K. Something like that might be pretty good. I'm not in an ETH long at the moment, but in ETH, you got that point. Some people would probably say here you could do a stop loss. That would be a good, maybe one stop loss. That's probably a little freebie. That's probably what I'm going to give it a shot. Small position. Look, we're in a holiday weekend, but I think we could come up a bit here. I really do think we could come up a bit here. So yeah. If you guys want to get into trading, I just started a new partnership with BITGET. I'm going to do more stuff with them. I like the interface pretty good. I want to spread the wealth around a little bit. Maybe a third exchange. And they have a good interface for taking partial profits. So I've been looking into them. So check that out if you're interested. Link in the description below. I don't know the bonus right now. I got to talk to them about doing a bonus for you guys. So maybe wait on that until I get the bonus or whatever. But yeah. Silver stocks, hold physical silver. People do like that. What's your opinion on like Pax Gold, or because with Pax Gold you're buying the actual, I believe they own, and that has come back to actual room to film. Sign some. Pretend to look at stuff. Okay. Oh, did you have like something you were trying to pawn? That's why they filmed or whatever. It's pretty cool. Or were you in it? Did they publish the thing? Um, would I do copy trading on BitGet? Not right now, but maybe. You know, I might do it exclusively for my premium members because do give the call outs there. So maybe I'll do that as part of that. But right now I don't know. I'm just doing the partnership right now, taking one thing at a time. Um, UNG. We'll look at UNG. I don't even know what that is. Some of these XRP. Yeah, let's look at DXDY. Yeah, we could. I forget what that even is, man. Okay, so you're buying pure gold. Where are you buying it from? Shift Gold. Any recommendations buying pure? Maybe I'll buy a bar, but the thing is, you got to lock it up. I mean, somebody could steal that from you. I mean, I don't know, man. And then you got to sell it when you're ready to. But yeah. Let's see. I might do more I just got some ETFs right now with gold. I might do packs. Could earn interest on it at crypto.com. I mean, everything's collapsing, so oh man, who knows with that? But I think crypto.com and Gemini will be. Oh yeah, I think you could earn interest on a Gemini too. I don't see Gemini going down, but who knows, man? Who knows? Hardware wallet. I mean, could you keep Pax Gold on a hardware wallet? But I don't know enough about that. Um, but yeah, let's see. All right, oh yeah, natural gas. Yeah, how can we not look at natural gas? I thought it was like a crypto. Weekly coming out with money flow and bearish div. Pretty bearish overall. I mean, your monthly does have some hope. You're getting close to the green. Monthly, red dot. I probably wouldn't be, I think now is probably the time to be, if you're buying it from people like CryptoFace who are selling it right now. Can it come up more? Yes, but I just don't like what I'm seeing at the moment for anything in oil, really. Yeah. There is a strong case to make for kind of a double top where you come up a bit more in the next few months. So yeah. But right now, I think the boat has sailed. I think the next thing to really pop is gold and silver, probably. Let's see. Somebody bury it in the backyard. That's good advice. Let's see. All right, we'll look at XRP. I haven't looked at this in a few days. Yeah, there's always going to be, it always has that following. Green dot confirmed the weekly. I think it'll follow most other things and, come up. This looks pretty good. I think you could rally back to like maybe even 40 cents in the next few weeks for Green July. That would make a lot of sense here. Yeah. In terms of a market cycle bottom, I do think, probably 18 cents, maybe even a little bit lower in a few months, but we'll see. It's a weird one. Although Bitcoin's kind of been acting more like it lately. But yeah. No, wrong one. All right, DYDX. There's too many letters. Yeah, Vegas was awesome. I didn't really gamble too much. I bet on the horses and won money, and then went a little bit on the roulette table. I was just counter betting my friend. I would just do that. He would put it on red. I would put it on black, and I just kept winning. But yeah, I didn't play Texas Hold'em this time, so I didn't do anything that actually requires skill. I just bet on the number 4 horse and won. So 4 always wins. But yeah. Let's see. Say dx dy, dx. Yeah, dy dx. I forget what this even is. Yeah, look, that's a great performance right there for the past since October. We've been doing real good here. Oh yeah. You know, like everything else, I think you come up a bit in the month of July, maybe 170 or something. That looks good in your 10 hour. You'll probably have, I don't even, could you leverage trade this one? It's probably such a small cap at this point, but yeah, you'd probably come up a bit. Yeah, Vegas is awesome, man. The rule of 4, yeah. I forget what, is there actual theory on that, Nightshade? Like rule of 4? Is that actually a real thing? I don't know. Although recession gas demand is going to reduce much further though. Yeah, I think we agree on that. I think the main thing we don't agree on is like how low crypto can go. But man, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it could go to 3. I mean, Gareth Soloway did say 3K. I don't think it'll go under 10K. I mean, I'm not buying under 10K. I'll tell you right now. I'll buy a lot at 10 and 12K, but I'm not buying under that price. I'm not selling below it, but I'm not buying anymore under that. Yeah, I don't know the rule. Somebody told me who's into horse racing, just bet on the 4 horse and you always win, and I did that and won. So I don't know, but it was no skill. Like it was money I could afford to lose. Like I'm just messing around. Like, Garrett did say. So I was watching him on Paul Bear, and he did say. I mean, he's a good. He thinks in terms of probability. He did say most likely, 12K or something around there. But he did say probably like worst case scenario, kind of like Amazon coming down 95%. That's kind of an issue there. That would lower the price theoretically of gold. Crypto face. Oh, is that like the 4 hump thing where it crashes? Rule 4 for horses. Horse race betting. Oh man. That's just funny. I can't believe I bet on the horses. You guys just bet on the horses. That's how you get rich. Just bet on the horses. Bet on number 4 all the time for the horses. Yeah, something like this. I mean, one stop loss there, one stop loss there. You'd probably be decent. And that hourly, a little coming down a little bit. I do think you come up a bit here. What's the risk reward ratio? That's a really high risk reward ratio. Oh yeah, this would be good right here. Yeah, because it moved. This would be a good entry point. I mean, could be wrong, but I do think because look, I mean, how's our 6 day? Yeah, you got that green dot there. I'm gonna give it a shot here. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a freebie here. We'll just do the stop loss below this point. Could be wrong, not right 100% of the time, but 6.2. Let's do that. Been wrong before in a live stream. I give you guys freebies sometimes. Trying to do the best I can. Let's do 989. 989. 989. Stop loss. And then first take profit. Let's do 1119, I guess. I do a little bit below. This, I think, yeah. And then, I mean, dot, 1 hour crossover. And then what else is there here? 6 hour. Funding rates are negative. Can most likely come up a bit over this holiday weekend, but just a small position. Let me enter that position. Let's do this position. I'll just do this one on Yeah, just do it on let's do it on, yeah, FEMEX. Do it quickly. My phone here. What's our it's probably a high, yeah, 6%. Not terrible. But yeah. Okay, we got that in. Let me just do a stop loss and first take profit here. It's a pretty small position. I'm not doing anything crazy. I mean, you know, you're no, wrong. I'm not in Bitcoin. Why am I? Oh, okay. Take profit, and what is it? 1119. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, I can't do I'm on the wrong place to do a partial. On BitGet, you could do a partial profit, so that's why I've been messing around with BitGet some more. They seem pretty good. They're very attentive, so try them out. Not gonna put all my eggs in one basket, but you know. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. We got that all set. And yeah. Drop really bad, so yeah, maybe. But nothing goes up and down. I am trading a lot. Well, kind of the same as I've been. Yeah, I saw your hyena. Yeah, I saw you signed up. I look forward to meeting you. Team every single move. Yeah. You could be right. You could be right. I mean, how often do you trade? Okay, cool. People, you know, it's definitely an anger phase too. Like people are very frustrated with the market as well, just seeing how people are, and especially the long term. I mean, people are down a lot, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, um, could be right though. That's a good risk reward ratio. I do think you can come up here. I really do. I mean, it is a small position. A 7 hour too, bullish div. I mean, something usually does happen on weekends. You either come up or down, but yeah. Usually these two, like just saying, like usually these are always wrong, like the way, because usually, sadly, usually you guys are wrong on these. Um, I heard about it. I don't know. I think it's just some FUD. But yeah, who knows? There's always risks and everything. That money flow crossover there, I mean, they usually give you something, you know. They give you a little bit, just a little bit here. They give you something. 5 yellow X's, yeah. Yeah, the trading course is pretty good. I think it's going to give you a good foundation. You know, not required, but it'll definitely give you a good foundation. All my strategies and everything. Especially if you don't really know too much about market cipher, if you're very new to it, don't really know how to interpret it, risk management, all that. I think it'll definitely help you out ahead of time. You could probably get through it by then too. Um, but yeah. All right, guys. I think I may get off relatively soon. Um, see what else we could. I mean, how's Solana? Not there. I do think you could come up a bit here. $40 maybe. Could have a green, a little bit of green time in July, I would say. Definitely a little bit of green time. As a SPY, let's look at that last, and then I'm gonna probably head out. The weekly, this is what a lot of people have been talking about, the weekly green dot, and I think it'll give us something, you know, maybe 400, a rejection off of 400. I don't think you're gonna get this high like 420, but I think it will give us something here. I don't know when it confirms, that's weird, but it's a 6-day maybe. Doesn't have it yet, that's interesting. Still could get it though. Yeah, that's kind of the bearish case. Your yellow X here, just continue down farther. But yeah. Here looks kind of good, a little trigger wave. It's a tough, you know, it's definitely a tough market to trade overall, you know, for everything, you know. But I do think you have a little bit, we're gonna have a little bit of relief in the next week or so. And then you just continuously come down. You're gonna have, I mean, let's look at how's the monthly. You're due to get something green or something, you know what I mean? Just historically, unless you get this and you just keep crashing, but it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You may have a little bit of a green, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, something like that. You know what I mean? You may get a little green here, bounce off of 400, something like that. I could definitely see that happening. Monthly coming up there. VWAP. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get out, and yeah. 300 weekly moving average. My short got stopped out in profit. But yeah. Bought into 401k, bought a ton of commodities. That's good. You traded well. Bitcoin was at 65. I mean, you got it. And then commodities, and yeah. Go make a TA stake. All right, guys. Smash the like button if you are new. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe to the channel. And check out my links in the description below. Exclusive Discord, link in the description below. So my trade entries, stop losses, take profits. Hasn't been as good the past 2 weeks, but I am very confident we're going to get back on track there and be really good. There are some bad months, though, so check that out. Link in the description below. And if you want to sign up for BITGET, that's link in the description below as well. Some trading if you're an experienced trader. And let's see, Market Cipher, link in the description below. If you want to do a one-on-one session with me, link in the description below as well. And I believe that should be all of it. Oh, my trading course as well, link in the description below. And what's it take profit for ETH? We looked at that. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.